Hi there everyone, it's Lydia here with you today, and today I'll be sharing with you a card mixing two of my favourite things, florals and gold foiling. So I'm going to start off with this set here called Floral Frame, and I'm taking this large and beautiful floral image. I'm adding this onto my card where I want it to be, and I'm using a misty tool with this, and it will become clear why I'm using this later on. So I'm just adding that to my misty, and I'm going to ink it up using the blush crisp ink. I am actually stamping onto some Moonrock card, and I'll be using this for my base as well. It's such a beautiful card and I just love the beautiful texture in it. So I'm stamping this down. I have missed a little bit at the top here, these little buds. So I'm just going to ink this up again. So I'm so happy I'm using my misty so I can get it exactly where I want it. I'm using a light ink, so when I do my colouring, it won't show through. So I'm just colouring my images now. For my rose, I'm going to be using R14, R22, R20 and R00. I start by colouring the base of my petal with the darkest colour, then move through the colours till I get to the lightest at the tip. You can take more time with this and go from the lightest to darkest and then darkest to lightest, but I'm a bit impatient, so I tend to do it this way. I'll just add a little bit of music so you can see me go through the flower now. So once I've finished the flower image, I'm then going to go on to the leaves. I'm using G99, G94 and also G82. I'm using this for the little leaves on the buds and also the stem piece of the flower, the other flower, the lily shaped flower. For the lily shaped flower I've used E95, E93 and YR61. So that's that complete. I haven't really taken that much time, but I will be putting the outline in. So I'm then going to take it to my cutting tool and I'm just going to cut around where I want the line to be. I'm not cutting through the images, that's why I've used my trimmer rather than my guillotine. And then I'm going to go around the top part of the image. I'm leaving a little bit of a white gap because this helps me cut it out quicker and easier. So as I said, I'm going to use a card base of the same card, and then I'm going to add it into place where I wanted it, and I've just shifted it down a little because I want a bit of detail behind the image, but I don't want my line to show through later, so I've just done it that way. And then on this set there's these little dots, so they're like baby's breath, so I'm going to be using those. I have some reactive mist, and I'm just going to add this to my stamp with a paintbrush. So it's not going to give me a perfect image, it's going to give me more of a vintage look. So I'm just going to add these all the way around where I wanted it to give it like a sprayed background. So I'm just going to add these in quickly, and I do love the effect this gives. I'm going to add my image that I've coloured back into my misty, and as you can see I have not moved that stamp, so that's why I said I was using it before. And I'm going to ink this up. When I say ink, I'm going to take the reactive mist again and a paintbrush, and I'm going to paint the mist onto my image. As I said before, it's not going to give a perfect image. You may get spots in where the image lines join together, but I'm liking this effect. It's an imperfect look, and all flowers are imperfect. That's what makes them beautiful. So I've ran this through my ink machine on number 3, and I've added some gold foil to the tops, and look at that. It's such a beautiful shine. I wish you could see this in real life because it does hit, the light hits it so beautifully. And then I've just added that one. As you can see, there's some larger dots where the image lines meet, but I really like that effect, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. At this point I decided I want more of a line behind the image to make it pop a little more. So I'm just taking some super sticky tape and I'm adding that behind where the line will meet the card. So the card layer will meet the back piece. I'm just adding a line behind that. I've taken the waist from the bits that I did, the little dots from before, so it's not going to go to waste. I'm just going to add this on top of the super sticky tape and burnish it down. You could use your nail, a finger, whatever you have to hand. I just had this embossing tool and I find that it really helps the foil stick to that adhesive. So as you can see, I really think that that image pops a little bit more with that gold strip behind it. I'm taking the Celebrate stamp set from Altenew. I love this cute little set, and this Celebrate, I just think it worked really well where I wanted to place it. I do love how you can, with the Misty, you can place your stamp before committing it to ink. So I'm using some Stays On ink. I'm using this because I'm going over some foil, and I do really want the sentiment to pop over the foil and not get lost behind it. So I've stamped it up 3 times, and there I have my sentiment complete. I've just added some foam tape behind this card layer and I'm popping it on to my card base, and there is my card complete. I really hope you've liked this card today and how to use your stamps in a different way, maybe with some foil. So thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you have a beautiful day.